Hello. So, I'm sitting outside. I've been sitting out here for about 5 minutes now. And, I had a bunch of thoughts that I wanted to talk about as I was inside, of course. Because I was also walking around, thinking about it. My thoughts don't stop. So as I'm doing other things, I'm thinking. And I don't remember what it was that I wanted to talk about. So I've been sitting here thinking, okay, what was I literally just thinking about? Can't seem to find it. It's like as if you were gonna look at your history on the internet browser and you're trying to find the exact thing that you were looking up. And I can't, I've already gone way past it, apparently. Well, shit. This is awkward. Not really. I really want to talk about what I was thinking about. Damn it. I don't know. I literally got nothing. Alright, so I've made notes in journals and everything before on what I want to talk about or what I want to think about, not just for these videos, but in general, in my daily life. Because there are so many topics that are so interesting to me that it could go on forever. I even just had a thought, as I was about to make this video, I just can't understand. I don't get it. Why is, recollection so hard? The struggle is real. I'm on the struggle bus 24/7, and it only has one stop because we go in a circle. And no one ever gets on or off because I'm the only one that ever rides it. Who knows who's driving? Just a random person. Not even a person. An AI. I don't even get it. What? Meh. This is gonna be a really weird video. You're gonna really see, hey, this is how my life is. This is just how I think. Lots of wind. Coffee. I really want some coffee, but I don't have creamer. This struggle bus, I can't explain. It's terrible. It's the worst thing ever, and I'm gonna cry. I have tears. It's real. It's dramatic, but it's real. The coffee. Why did the coffee leave me? I don't know. I was gonna say I'm really happy right now, but I have very complex feelings right now. That is more accurate. Right now, I am happy that I don't have to go to work tonight because I was just there for pretty much 4 days straight, morning and night. Except for I didn't do Thursday morning and I'm not doing tonight, so it's got a little bit better. But with all the stress that's going on there right now, it is super toxic. Trying to remain positive. I don't know how, but I feel like I'm the only person doing it. And singing songs in my head helped. Really helped. Because it kept me happy. Don't remember where else I was going with that. Feelings. Feelings in general. How I'm feeling right now. Feeling weird. I always feel weird. Weird's a good thing to have. A good thing to feel. Who knows? I had so many things that I wanted to do today. Like, after I got off work, I was like, sweet, I'm gonna have time to do like this, and this. Which I still have a decent amount of time. It's only like almost 5 o'clock. So, but I got home and took a shower, dried and straightened my hair. I got done with that and I was like, I'm feeling pretty good. I just did a lot. And then, you know, I got to the coffee situation and I was like, but why? Why does the world hate me? And then it's like, oh, well, this is my own fault because I didn't get creamer. Yeah, there's things, a lot of things. Alright, I've just rambled for like, I don't know, how long, 5-6 minutes. I had to look at that. So let's find a topic that I've written down where I could start talking about it. If you ever want me to talk about something specifically, please let me know, because I love contemplating things. Contemplate things all the time. Ooh. I literally did that last night, that whole thing. Saw one of my close friends and I was talking to her, like, I had my journal with me and like I opened it up and then I did that and then it was like, got excited. But I don't know which one to pick. So people, I guess I'll just go in order because it makes logical sense. People think that, at least I don't know if people think this way. I feel like people do think this way, but having a lot of good things happening in your life and yet feeling sad still, when I've not really had good things happening, but when I didn't have bad things happening in my life, it was like when people would ask me how I was feeling, I'd be like, you know, doing alright. And they were like, well, like, what's wrong? And it's like, nothing. Like, honestly, nothing. But big gusts of wind. Like, honestly, nothing is wrong, just there's just something about it. Something that's different. And it's happened to me more recently than it ever has before. And I did bring it up to someone and they pointed out that it's like there's still a void left. I don't know, I don't really want to go into it. So, shoot. I need to open back up because I started talking about something else and I was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Lilith. Stop it. Oh, it's like, yeah, being sad while a lot of good things are happening. And that's okay. Like, you don't have to be completely happy about everything all the time. You don't even have to be completely happy about the good things that are happening. Like, if you, like, it doesn't have to feel like happiness to you. You could feel it in a different way. You could feel it as acceptance. You could feel it as contentment. Like, there's different degrees to which you could feel it that you might not necessarily associate with being happy. Like, certain things can make you happy. Yeah. Talking about it right now, I don't really remember what else I wanted to say on it. It's just, I think I just want people to know that, like, it's okay. It's okay to be sad. That's something as well. Like, it's okay to have complex feelings. I actually encourage it. Because I don't feel like people only feel one feeling at a time. I think, I mean, I don't know because not a lot of people are like me. Not just in the INFJ aspect, but not a lot of people are like me. And it's like, I would hope that people are complex and feel things more than a surface level, but I don't know. That's a train of thought that just randomly stopped. I think because I was done. I don't know how my brain works sometimes. It's so weird. And I've seen other INFJs talk about this before, that our thoughts don't feel like our own thoughts. It feels like something else told us what we were feeling or what we were thinking. So I'll always say, like, yeah, that was a good thought. Even if I had said it, like, that was a good thought. It's not associated with me. Not I had a good thought. Not my brain, like, thought of something in a good way or whatever. It's not relatable to my feelings or to me personally. Although it is at the same time, because it is my thoughts. I don't know how to explain that. I thought I knew how to explain it, but saying it out loud makes it sound so weird. Which, again, you know, is me. But it's like the little bubble chart that I drew. Somebody said that that's relatable to, like, the NI tree, and, like, I would agree that it does remind me of, like, a tree, although my mind creates a forest instead of a tree, because so much happens at one time that it's ridiculous. But I don't know why I disassociate myself with my thoughts, or if it's a good or bad thing. I know that when I talk to other people about my thoughts, or I talk to them about literally any knowledge that I have or that I've gathered over time, sometimes people will get frustrated with me because they don't know that I disassociate with my thoughts. So I've been told that people think that I'm condescending to them, or that I think I know everything. And I don't think that, but it's, like, fascinating to me to have somebody tell me that, and, like, being so estranged from my thoughts. It's, like, incomprehensible. But I don't know. I can't see into other people's minds. I wish I could, because that would make things much more understandable. But it's fascinating. Even if somebody doesn't like what I'm saying, like, I have to figure out why. Why don't you like what I'm saying? What is it about it that you think is bad? Wrong? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. And, like, it's I don't know, I've got more videos that I need to make about this, but my thoughts now lead into, like, that it's hard for me to feel my feelings, which is a real reason on why INFJs meet each other. Like, when they meet each other, it's a little, like, it gets a little awkward, because we can attach ourselves to the environment or the people around us, but if it's just us, Like there's just something that happens to where it's like, what's going on here? What are we doing? What do you feel? What do I feel? What the hell? What am I supposed to, what? Like, it's so weird. I don't know. Bugs, go away. I think were gnats. I'm not entirely sure. The little tiny ones, but I got scared. Of course. Because it's bugs. Nah. I want to talk about things, but I don't know what to talk about. I have a lot of thoughts, but I can't put it into words. Does that make any sense? Should it make sense? Am I the only person that feels like this? Am I the only person that doesn't know how to comprehend some of the things that I say, even though I'm the one saying it? I'm getting real contemplative. But I need coffee. That I do know. That I will always know. There's never enough coffee. Okay. Another thing that I do, I'll talk about this in another video as well, but something that I've noticed is that the two most prevalent questions in my mind, well, like the two structures of questions in my mind, it starts with how or why. And if it's a how question, it usually is followed by why. It's like, I know people go like to what or what if. Those don't always, I mean, if I have to get more information, then like, okay, but 9 times out of 10, it's a how or why question. How is it like this? Why is it like this? How do you think like this? Why do you think like this? How is this possible? Why is it possible? I really like those kinds of questions. Or I like thinking about those kinds of questions. Sometimes they hurt my brain. In a good way, usually. There's like a couple of questions that are way too magnificent. That have way too many options or ways it could go, so that my brain like stops, like shuts down, and my brain works very, very fast. Like I can barely slow it down enough to make words to relay my thoughts. But with those with the most magnificent questions, like it's like my brain literally blew up. Like I watched a bomb go off and then it was just like shattered into everything. I don't know. I'm not really sure where all these trains of thoughts are going, but I'm kind of hungry. I'm still very sad about my coffee. I need it. I need it to live. The agony. Anyways. Right. Well, thanks for watching. Just a little update. A 20-minute update. Jesus. Alright. Have a good night. And, yeah. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.